Hey there, it's Danita Lynn, and I'm back with my third and final segment of Forgiveness in COVID. This week is a recap of my conversation with my friend Kim. Her story got all up in her face last year as COVID caused her to shelter at home with way too much time to be alone with her thoughts. Before that, it had been 5 long years of carrying the guilt of uprooting her children to relocate to another state. She was especially concerned about her oldest, who was starting middle school, which is a critical time in a child's life. We all know how having friends means everything to children in those years, and they were leaving it all behind as Kim packed them up and relocated in search of a fresh start, away from the town where her unfaithful ex husband and the women he entertained could be encountered on a regular basis. Can you blame her? Most would say no, but that didn't stop her from blaming herself. As she saw a change in her daughter's behavior, though, it went from jovial to quiet and introverted. So Kim started to question her choices. Her thoughts were toxic. I'm the worst, she'd say to herself as she was struggling to make sense of all of it. Continuing this way was not going to work. She was going to have to find a way to heal. She was going to have to find a way to forgive. But how? Being overwhelmed with thoughts of bitterness towards her ex husband, the women, their mutual friends who knew, kept quiet, and eventually stopped inviting her to gatherings, all made her feel like damaged goods. Now, that was enough to bring anyone down in a regular year, but we all know that 2020 was not regular. Those burdens were piled on top of being a single mom in a pandemic, as well as the social and political unrest that plagued our nation. And it was clear that Kim was going to have to work on saving herself. By the end of November, she had decided that she would not start another year feeling the same way. Finally, her epiphany had come. You did what you thought was right, she told herself. The one thing you couldn't do was continue in that foolishness. Time was up for pretending that she had forgiven when all she had really done to that point was send her feelings to the corner like they were unruly toddlers. The longer I was angry with me, she said, the more difficult it was going to be to forgive him. Kim had to remind herself of who she was. She had to believe in God's promise to restore the years the locusts had eaten. She had to believe better days were still ahead, that she would live and not die, that she would be prosperous again. I'm so happy to say that seeing Kim smile again means everything to me. Now she knows that this process is not a quick fix, but now she's 1,000 times more equipped to work the process until she looks up one day and realizes that she is forgiveness personified. Hey, make sure you save and share this video and practice self-love by practicing forgiving yourself. You can also catch the previous segments of this series in IGTV, on Facebook, or on YouTube. I'm Danita Lynn, and thanks so much for watching.